As Benjamin Franklin says, you tell me, I forget. You teach me, I may remember. You involve me, and I learn. Whenever I think of mentorship, I feel I have had different mentors in my life. In my school days, I had a cousin who was my go-to person. I used to discuss my options, my opinions, my judgments with him very, very freely. And he would just listen patiently without passing any verdict. I remember when I was in 12th class and I was confused between two career lines, he helped me understand what exactly I was looking for. I got my second mentor when I was in my second job. He was my immediate boss. Once I was stuck at a dead end while solving a major problem. I discussed it with my mentor. He helped me understand where all I was lacking. He also told me a lot of harsh things which I did not wish to hear. Later, when the things kind of dust settled and I improvised on certain areas, I actually had only thanks to give him. I appreciated the candid feedback he gave to me. Be it any stage of life, be it any area of life, I feel all the mentors have given something similar to me. All of them told me, go with your heart. Be part of the journey. Do your share of mistakes and own them. Let go of yourself, and sooner you will find yourself. I'd like to share an example with you all. How many of you have learned swimming? Please give me a thumbs up. Oh, I see a lot of you. I have had wanted to learn swimming since the time of my childhood. However, I got a chance when I went to Africa a few years back. Swimming in Africa is like cycling in India. Everybody knows it. And everybody learns it during the day-to-day time of their life. But it was different for me. I had to approach a mentor for myself. When I approached this person, he was very, very enthusiastic. A tall African person with an athletic body and a childlike face. Mr. Anthony had a charming smile. He used to speak, emphasizing on each word of his sentence. The first thing he told me was, Nupur, the most important thing is to start. You cannot learn swimming sitting on the fence of the pool. You need to make that first plunge into the water. So we started. He used to make me do a lot of pre-preparatory exercises like arm swing, leg swing. And every time he used to tell me, preparation precedes everything. After all, swimming is a life skill. And every time I used to wonder, what does he mean by life skill? Whenever I tried to swim, I used to sink. Even after a whole week of continuous sessions, I could not float. One day, very pessimistically, I told my mentor, look at those small kids. Even they are able to swim so easily. And here I am, not even able to glide, leave apart a single stroke. He gave his signature smile and very calmly told me, grass is not greener on the other side. Grass is greener where you choose to water it. Stop comparing yourself with others. Rather, see what and where you need to work upon. As Oprah Winfrey rightly puts, a mentor is someone who helps you see hope inside you. So I started again with a new hope, new vigor. Every time I was underwater, I used to feel he was shouting from outside. Don't hold back. Let go. The more you free yourself, the lighter you will be. And soon you will be floating freely. I did take my own time, but I was able to learn swimming. I was able to learn few strokes, including back stroke. Interestingly, every time I used to curl my hands or clench myself or hold my legs, I used to drown. And every time I used to relax and unclench, I used to see myself up in the water, floating naturally, rejoicing swimming. Coming back to the present, when I joined Toastmasters, I felt I was getting a lot of similar advice from the mentors here. One of the mentors suggested me, don't develop cold feet. Go for your first speech. Important is to make a start. Yet another mentor suggested me, higher the preparation, higher will be your confidence. You can't shy away from the groundwork. One of the mentors told me not to be conscious, be yourself. I truly got reminded of my swimming mentor, Mr. Anthony, and his wise words. Float freely. He actually had taught me life skill, a heartfelt gratitude to all my mentors who have helped me step up my craft and keep up the hope alive. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nupur. Just give me a second. Yes. So I have a question for you. So how do you think the person is going back in time?
Maybe there is a time machine.
All right. Okay. So when the person says, God, how will I go back in time? God replies, time is what you have. Time does not matter to me. I can send you anywhere at any point of time. For me, time means nothing. It is just for you, the person replies. So does that mean I have met myself at any point of time in life? Since I am going back, I am going in the future. What about meeting someone who I am? I can meet that person. I leave again you with this thought and call the speaker number 2. Before calling that, I would like to call his evaluator, Toastmaster Kirti. Toastmaster Kirti, can you please uh, explain the evaluation sheet?
Sure. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and lovely guests, and a special good morning to Toastmaster Mohit. Toastmaster Mohit is going to present his L1P21 speech, and the speech the purpose of this project is for the member to present a speech on any topic and receive feedback and apply this feedback to the second speech. The title for his speech is Attitude of Gratitude. So all the best, Toastmaster Mohit.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kirti, for explaining the objectives. Now, I would like to call someone who I just got to know before the meeting. Someone who is very energetic, I can see. Someone who I'm expecting will deliver an amazing speech. Please, with a big round of applause, help me welcome Toastmaster Mohit. Toastmaster Mohit Saxena, Attitude of Gratitude. Attitude of Gratitude, Toastmaster Mohit Saxena.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raja and Toastmaster Kirti. And hope I am audible and visible for all of you. Thank you. Okay, so let's start with a simple question. if you get a chance to meet God for a 10 minutes, what will you talk to him? Don't worry. You don't have to tell me about your secret conversation. Think about it. And okay, let's talk about two angels who came from heaven to earth with two big baskets to collect everyone's prayer. The one labeled with request was overflowing, but the basket of thanks was almost empty. I am sure you too must have a list of long list of requests. Dear friend, the message is quite clear. An attitude of gratitude is absent in our life. People are cynical and fear being good to others. This lack of empathy has made all of us greedy. Our brain is always demanding for more and ignoring the heart that might be thankful to others. Let me point out two things. Firstly, an attitude of gratitude means accepting and enjoying the blessings in our life which we have. When we do so, we will find that the outnumber of difficulties and problems we face in our life. Moreover, it gives us a sense of calmness and peace of mind. Imagine that any five things around you are disappeared within a 10 seconds. It could be anything. Oxygen, which you breathing every day, and a water which kept you hydrated throughout the day. Something you always taken for granted. I want to share my experience in an organization 10 years back. Management had observed that the associates are lacking of gratitude. So they started a program, Thanksgiving. Employee was supposed to send Thanksgiving message on the company portal when they were helped by others. This made helping person eligible for wonderful and extraordinary gifts, which can be claimed later. It was an excellent initiative by the company. And soon people started giving thanks to their colleagues, to their boss, everybody. For that, the organizer had to arrange one department to manage all the gifts or all these things. The basket of the request was overflowing. And the other end, the basket of thanks was also overflowing. It was lack of gratitude that started to reflect out of most of the associates. Did mutual understanding and negotiate with others to receive gifts. Even this pandemic, which has taken away a lot of life, could not teach us humble. During the second wave of COVID in April, Delhi was struggling for oxygen and beds. Midnight, I received a call from my cousin, and his father would need immediate hospitalization. One of us managed to find one bed in Yamunanagar. We had to contact ambulance, but their charges were very high. It was approximate 50 to 20,000. We did not have any choice. So we hired and reached hospital on time. My cousin on his way to ask the driver, why you are charging so high in this pandemic when everybody needs help? The ambulance owner told, everybody is charging high. Hospital, medicine, doctors, everyone is earning. It was true. So why should I leave this opportunity? I was surprised as it was the height of cynicism. In the end, I would say gratitude is a behavior that should be learned and practiced throughout. Earning blessings from others or appreciating the good things will be a key of happier life. Otherwise, within a 10-year, this planet, whole planet will be full of greedy people. So why not give a try for a week? Thanks more and demand less, right? You will see how your life unfold and create a positive spiral leading to even more gratitude. As Melody Beatty, an American author, said, gratitude makes sense of our past, bring peace for today, and create a vision for tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Kirti. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mohit. So, do you think, have you ever met yourself?
Yes, today morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like in some
Like,
other person, I'm asking.
met everyone, any other person.
Yes,
Like
met
me.
yourself in some other person. Have you ever felt that, oh, this is so me?
Not like that. Everyone is first looks like me, but after that, we can say that kind of face you will see after some time. So not like, to be honest.
All right. So, but let me continue with the story. The person says, this means I have met myself at one point of time. That means God replies, this happens all the time. It is just you and nobody else. You are Hitler. You are also the thousands he killed. You are Benjamin Franklin. You are Abraham Lincoln. And you are also the Jesus. The goosebumps of the person goes on. He has so many questions in mind. He says, what is the point then? Why reincarnating me again and again if I have to start with the baby? All my experiences would be lost. What is the point of all things? Again, I will leave you to this thought. Think while we have a third speaker. I would like to again call Toastmaster Kirti to read out the objectives for our next speaker.
Good morning, all of you, one and all present here, and a special good morning to Toastmaster Arshin. So the purpose of the speech is, this project is for the member to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to the second speech. So all the best, Toastmaster Arshin. And the
Thank you.
speech title for his speech is Truth About Finding the Passion.
All right. So please help me welcome someone who is amazing again, someone who is energetic, someone who, is from Jammu, someone who you can see standing again against a white wall, and someone who is going to rock the stage. Please, with a big round of applause, help me welcome Toastmaster Arshin. Toastmaster Arshin, truth about finding the passion. Truth about finding the passion, Toastmaster Arshin.
Thank you for the warm welcome. Am I audible and visible? Okay. So I would request everyone to turn on their cameras. Okay. So let me ask a question. How many of you are waiting to find your passion? Please raise your hands. I can see a lot of hands. Yeah. So what I think is passions aren't found, they are developed. Do something you want to do and you'll never have to work a day in your life. I think this advice is steering people wrong. It means that if you do something that feels like work, then you don't love it. It is the constant idea of when you enter the office and you're not overwhelmed with the feeling, it is not your passion. So what I think is passions aren't found. So in the process of finding your passion, there are two types of mindsets involved. First is fixed mindset. It suggests that the interests are fixed and waiting to be discovered. And the second is growth mindset. It suggests that the mindset can cultivate over time. Fixed mindset can sabotage your life in a very wrong way down the line, and it can hinder your performance and in your career. For example, if you say, I'm not a math person, it gives you a reason not to study maths, which gives us another reason not to buy the fixed theory of interests. That is, it gives you motivation to quit. If something becomes difficult, you tend to quit that. You feel it must not have been my passion. Also, when people which are fixed mindset think that this passion will not never be difficult, which is wrong. So what is the solution to this? I think first of all, stop obsessing about your passion. They are not found. It is not found. It can be cultivated over time. It is not a match made on Tinder. So you have to ask some questions before deciding what are your interests. So let me ask some questions for you. For example, what do you always wanted to do? For that, let me ask Megha Chauhan, TM Megha Chauhan. What do you always wanted to do? For me, it was to always be a musician. What was it for you?
For me, I think with time it changed. For 2 years, when I was a child, I wanted to be a doctor, but I became an engineer.
Yes.
When I became an engineer, I wanted to be an artist and follow the passion of art that I
Right.
enjoy doing. Then I love to dance. Now I want to be a dancer. It's like, yes, I haven't yet decided, but like you said, I'll have to maybe,
Right.
work onto one thing and develop it and find out.
Exactly. Yes. So my second question is, what would you do if money weren't a thing? For me, it would be starting a resort in Arambol Beach or something like that. So for Arnav Jain, what would you do if money weren't a thing in your life?
If money,
Weren't a thing in your life, you have to do something, and money is not the obstacle.
it would be difficult for me.
Like
Yeah,
you have to do anything you can do in life, and money is not stopping you to do that.
okay, then what I want to become, I would like to become a cricketer maybe, or
Okay.
some.
Right, absolutely. And my third question is, who inspires you? Like for me, it has been always from since 6 years, it has been Elon Musk. So for Nupur, speaker one Nupur, who inspires you the most?
I can't pinpoint on one person, but who
Yes,
inspires me most is somebody who adds value to whatever he's doing without thinking the
right.
position or the work. So,
Yes, right.
if somebody is able to up the craft of the person, then he is inspiring for me.
Right. So, and the question like this, what truly matters to you? What brings fulfillment to your life? How would you do what you want to do in life? And the most important of all, what do you love doing? And by love, I mean loving the good and the bite side of it. You have to think big. Think of it as the most important thing in your life. With this comes into the picture BHAG. What is BHAG? BHAG is a term coined by Jim Collins. It means big, hairy, audacious goals. It has to be action oriented, innovative, and compelling for a long period of time. It can be as big as you want it to be. For example, the moon landing in 1969. President Kennedy in 1961 said we have to land on moon in few coming years, and in just one decade they were on the moon. And now we can see Elon Musk as he's aspiring to settle on Mars. I know he will, it is a very difficult goal, but he's aspiring to that. So it is his BHAG. So similarly, you have to find your own BHAG and work towards it. Once you have found and you face the reality, it is going to be hard. It is not as easy as you thought it would be. then you have to change your personality and your fixed mindset. And the only way I know how to do that is to thought of it like the process. Follow the process, not the outcome. You can be the champion if you follow the process of working hard every day. You can have six-pack abs if you work hard consistently and go to the gym. And by this, maybe someday you will find that you'll never have to never have to work a day in your life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Roshan. That was a wonderful
Thank you.
speech. And I have a question for you too. So what do you think is, if we are reincarnated back again and again, you and me are the same person as per the story. So what do you think is the point of reincarnation?
I think the point of reincarnation is for the life to go on, the process to go on, repeat itself, not stop. Like if someone dies, a new life, a new baby is born, and the process goes on. So to the development of Earth, to the process of universe, it is like that, I think.
Okay, so you are somewhat correct. The process has to go on. That is right. But why the process has to go on? Let me tell you with the story.
Okay.
So the God says, the process has to go on. You are all the people in the world. You have to make sure that you are doing your best. So he asks, when I will be born again, I would forget all the experiences I have had. God says, it is just like touching the glass of water. The moment you touch it, the moment you realize the temperature of it, its clearness. So when you need your experiences, the moment you are going through that, you will have the experiences. So the person says, that means I am also you. God says, not yet, but that is what I want you to be. I want you to be just like me. It is just you and me, but you are the egg. So this is what I believe. The story of the speech, like the moral of this story, which I think is, whenever you are planting something good or bad for someone else, you're planting that for yourself. Whatever you are doing will make a difference. Whatever you are going through will make a difference. Now it is our turn that what we do makes a difference in others' lives and our lives, positively or negatively. Are we making our lives challenging, or are we making our lives beautiful? That totally depends on us. With this, I would like to call our next role player for today. But before that, we have polling to do. Just give me a second. All right. So now we have a poll for best speaker, and the poll is here. You have 30 seconds to answer. Okay. 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 Two more people to go. One more vote. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right. We have all the polls required. Thank you so much. With this, now I would like to call someone who has served Pink City Toastmasters Club as secretary, someone who is very amazing, someone who I know will make a difference in your lives today, someone who is confident enough, at least I have seen him grow through Toastmasters, and he is a person which you will love having on the stage. Please, with a thunderous big round of applause, Help me welcome table topic master for the day, Toastmaster Ajay Jangir.
Thank you, thank you so much, Toastmaster Raja, for amazing introduction. Good morning, fellow Toastmaster and guests. All of you, in this year, we win 7. I would like to introduce one more thing. Today is a special day. So in this year in Olympic, we earn 7 gold medal in this Olympic, and today is National Sport Day. And I would like to congratulate all of you. India is growing in Olympic day by day. So now come to the topic. For today meeting, I am the table topic master. The purpose of table topic is to help participants build their impromptu speaking skills. I will help you in building this skill by asking for volunteer to come on stage and pick one topic. The speaker will have to speak minimum 1 minute and maximum 2 minutes 30 seconds on the topic. As mentioned by timer Arnav, in table topic speech, the timer will show green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds, and red card at 2 minutes 32 minutes. After that, speaker will have more 30 seconds to wrap up the speech. If there is no volunteer, when I call, then I will choose who will come from the audience. Now I will call for the first volunteer. Who would like to volunteer first?
I would like to.
Yes, Arnav. So I am sharing my screen. You can see my screen.
Not yet. Yeah.
So this is your topic. What get you excited about life?
Good morning once again, everyone. Table topic sessions are one of the toughest sessions that I find. And the topic given to me today is what gets you excited about life. So I'm the timer. I need to start the time myself.
Yeah.
So my topic is what gets you excited about life. And something which gets me excited about my life is when I'm trying something new or something which I want to do in future. For example, I have just completed my schooling and my college started yesterday. I have decided on going. I have decided I am doing BSc Economics as my program, and I'm really excited to study in college, to actually put in effort and do something about my life to become a very famous person or a very successful person. And I am eager to learn more. I've joined Toastmasters. I'm eager to join clubs in my college so I can learn more. I can get to know more people and I become a better version of myself, like I always say. And that's what gets me excited about my life, trying new things. Another thing which I have been doing, it's not a new thing in my life, it's cricket. And that's something else which gets me excited. And cricket is my passion and I just love playing it. And whenever I play cricket, it just there's some adrenaline rush and I'm just happy about having everything in my life, and the feeling of gratitude comes to me whenever I play cricket. And yeah, these are some of the things which get me excited about my life. Thank you.
Yes. Wonderful Toastmaster Arnav, and you rejoice me and keep learning and keep inspiring us and everyone surrounding yourself. Okay. Now, as I can see, Mr. Mohit will be second volunteer. So Mohit, can you see my screen?
Yes, Toastmaster Raja, I'm able to see your screen. Yeah.
Yes, this is your topic. What do you love and what are you doing about it? Who do you love?
Love. They are very tough. I think this is very tough topic to me. So as of now, in this current and situation, I can say that I will be love to myself because I'm a very precious creature of this earth, and God sent it to me to fulfill my dream and fulfill my purpose. Okay, and for that I will do each everything. That there no limit for that, and as I know, and my personality is like that, I want a change. I want my life to be a change like a calendar. Each and every day when at the midnight the watch will be reset like 00, then I will evaluate myself, okay, what I did on that day. So that on that case I am loving to myself, and I am and uh, yes, and I'm doing the same for that to achieve this one. That's a Toastmaster, and speaking to some different friends, like good different friend Toastmaster friends. So that is from my side. I will do it. Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster. Sorry, Ajay.
Yes, wonderful Toastmaster Mohit. And as you mentioned, you first love yourself. And I remember about BTS. BTS is one song is "Love Yourself," which people remember that. So now let's move to the third speaker. Now, as I can see, Toastmaster Mega, you raised the hand, right?
Yes. Toastmaster.
Yes. This is your topic. What makes you smile?
Thank you, Toastmaster Ajay, for sharing the topic. And the topic is what makes me smile. So, life in itself, I think different opportunities that we get and able to accomplish my task in time makes me smile and feel satisfied at the end of the day as we work. But what makes me smile honestly is not just the satisfaction of completing a work, but when I help someone, when I am able to make someone empowered from my actions, or I'm able to do it just a little bit for that person to be able to, either to be strong or to be able to help them emotionally or physically in whatever form I can. And that is what I have seen in other people also. If you talk about our grandparents, what makes them smile, that is what inspires us to become like they are. So whenever I look at an old person who has a lot of experience of life, and I look them, they are usually smiling with a very charming smile. They always are very happy because they look at the positive side of everything. They have experienced life in their journey, and now that they are in this age, they know a lot more than what we know today. And that is the beauty of their experience that we learn from them. And that is how I've learned, smiling at the little things that we see. Maybe it's a flower. So I saw a flower in the morning bloomed in the garden today, and it made me smile. That was so like that. There was nothing giving or getting from that flower, but it made me smile and it made my day. So I think smiling is an activity that would, if you look at the positive side, you would already smile. And if you smile, you would, have a good hemoglobin. So that's what I would say. I completely enjoy the people who smile very often. And with that, I would like to close. Thank you.
Wow, wow, wonderful speech. Great. Toastmaster Mega. Now I can see Toastmaster Nupur is next, right? Just Toastmaster Mukul, and your topic is: do you think crying is a sign of weakness or strength?
Thank you, Toastmaster Ajay. Do you think crying is a sign of weakness or strength? I used to think that crying is a sign of weakness. For a very long time, I used to think that if you are crying, that means you are not able to face the situation. You are being a coward. You are being a person who is trying to quit. But with the evolving of thoughts and more experience in life, I started feeling that it is not about crying or smiling. As a very famous neuropsychologist said, that if you can tame an emotion and if you can name an emotion, you can actually control that emotion. The most important thing is whatever you are feeling should be acknowledged. It is okay to feel whatever you are feeling. And this has helped me cover up a lot of things also. If you are feeling to cry, you should cry it out. It is okay to feel that. That helps you relieve yourself. If you are happy, you should be able to express it very freely. And these all, be it sadness, be it happiness, be it nervousness, be it anxiety, it is absolutely okay to feel it. It is absolutely okay to go through that process and journey. And that's how you evolve. And that is how you learn that, okay, that is also one of the feelings. And there's a reason why we have different feelings. And that is how we rejoice each feeling. If you have never seen sadness, you cannot rejoice happiness. If you have never seen night, you cannot rejoice day. So it is very, very important to balance it out. And guys, believe me, whatever you feel, just express it. It is absolutely okay. And it is also important because if you are not able to express your feelings will leak in their own way. Sometimes you are angry on something, and if you do not express over the day, you will feel frustrated and it will come out on somebody or the other. You might have heard people telling you what happened. Aajkal you are not yourself. Something has happened at your home or something has happened in your office. And that is only because you have not expressed that thing at that point, or you have not lived that moment or lived that emotion. So I feel that it is not about strength and weakness, but it is more about any emotion you are going through. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nupur, for sharing your experience and guidance about crying as a weakness or a strength. It is wonderful. Now, who would like to go next? Guest Prashant, would you like to go next?
Hi.
Yes. Would you like to
Yeah,
go
sure.
next?
Yeah, I would like to try.
Yes, great, wonderful. So your topic is, what would you do differently if you knew nobody would judge you?
Okay, thank you. What would you do differently if you knew nobody would judge you?
Yes.
First of all, I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak on this topic. And in real life, I live like that. I live in my daily life like that. No one is judging me, so I can try many things in life. We live in a society where we are living in a social media generation. We are we are we people who born in 90s, 90 or 97 approx like that, like my generation. We are born in a generation of social media. So from school days we have seen people like on social media. We make friends through social media, and we are all totally dependent on social media. So we judge people when some person put a picture on social media. We think he's traveling to Himachal and enjoying life. We don't know what people is doing in his real life. So in this generation, in this era where we are we can, in this lockdown time where people are judging each other, judging more than I think anything else. So I have realized in my life after reading some books and psychology books that when you live like that, someone is judging you, then you can't give your 100%. You can't achieve your 100% potential that you have in yourself. I always try to do in daily to daily I write in my diary or through anything else. I try to remember myself that no one is judging me. I have to live my own life. I have to make myself a better person. I have to get I think like I have to get out of my 100. I have to get my full potential of the life. So I always tried new things. In my college days, I've tried businesses. Now I'm working on a product which is a finance website. Earlier, I used to work in digital marketing, but now I am in working finance. I don't care whether people is judge me or not, because I have a studied digital marketing. Then I have to go in a digital marketing. I don't care, because I know now I am interested in finance, so I'm working in that field and I'm creating content in that that field. And I always try to do different things. From after this thing, I'm trying to go for a travel vlogging and travel blogging. I want to try travel blogging after my this project over. Now I'm working in a on a website which is on finance. So when people don't judge me, then I live my life with full potential. That all I want in my life. That's all about me, and thank you.
Okay,
Thank
yes,
you. That's
Prashant,
all about
thank you so
myself.
much.
That's-
Your speech was amazing. And true. Now, Mr. Shekhar, would you like to go next?
Am I audible now?
Yes, you are audible.
All right, excellent. I surely would like to give it a try.
Yes, great, wonderful.
Although public speaking has never been my forte, but yeah.
Let's try something new. Your topic is, do you celebrate the thing you do have?
I start that with a question that what else can I celebrate in the first place? And certainly, like ever since childhood, well, not childhood, but from the late teenage onwards, I've been able to understand that make it a point to celebrate what you have with those whom you love and those who love you back.
Yes.
And as far as celebration is concerned, it's not always about things. It could be feelings, it could be small pleasures, experiences, and all those things, rolled up into one togetherness session that you have with people, and then you celebrate about it. It could be a small celebration, it could be even a smile, but yes, celebration is very important. I never miss an opportunity to do that.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, guest speaker. It was great. Now, I think Toastmaster Ashish, would you like to go next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello.
Yes, Archit.
Yes, I'm audible.
First is Toastmaster Ashish is going first.
Okay.
Yes. Toastmaster Ashish, your topic is it impossible to lie without saying a word?
It is impossible. It is possible.
Sorry. Is it possible to lie without saying a word?
Is it possible to lie without saying a word?
Yes.
I think in our day-to-day life, whenever we are honest, whenever we are talking with our family members, with our friends, and we don't have anything encouraging to get it without any greediness or something, we can say that genuinely. So I think we are very genuine, and we always use the truth with our family members or friends in our office. But the thing is that when we need to speak lie or tell lie in the public, to the friends, in our office, to our family members, that is definitely the matter or the things which we want to get ungenuinely, or can say sometimes we are telling lie for the sake of the happiness for the other peoples, to save the some peoples.
Yes.
So lie, telling lie is the we can say, we can use uh, this for the genuine purpose also, and for ungenuine person purpose also. So in our day-to-day, I don't think so that we telling lie to, or at least to our closer relatives or persons or
True.
friends.
True. Yes.
Yeah, that's it from my side.
Yes, great. We are not, it's wonderful. We are not telling lie to the in day-to-day life and surrounding by people. And sometimes we are, when we are saying lie through our body language. Some we do not want to talk to somebody, then we are skipping eye contact.
Yeah,
That-
definitely.
Yes. So now, Toastmaster Arshin, would you like to go next?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt, Toastmaster Ajay. Can this be the last topic, please?
Sure, sure. Yes, definitely. Yes. So your topic is, when was the last time you tried something new and what is it?
Yeah. So, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Right. Yeah. So when the last year, when the lockdown started, I thought of doing something new with all the free time that I had. So I bought a ukulele. Ukulele is an instrument. It is similar to guitar, but with only four strings. So I tried that, and I liked that very much. The sound of it was really good. I opened YouTube and started the lessons, and it was really great. And then I had a really good opportunity to pursue my one kind of passion, that is music. So yeah, that was the thing I had. And after that, maybe due to some circumstances, I had to quit that. But I am really aspiring to rejoin that, and I want to learn it to the fullest. And after some time, maybe I can study guitar also, like learn guitar also. Maybe that is it that I learned. Yeah. Thank you.
Amazing Toastmaster. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
So that's all from my side, and I rejoiced to hear all of you and your experiences and perspective. It was wonderful. And now back to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Raja.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ajay, for a wonderful session. And I am done with what I had to say. Let me stop participation. Yes. So anybody, Toastmaster Nupur, you seemed very interested with the story. Do you have anything to share? What did you get out of the story? Any moral you feel? You're on mute, ma'am.
Yeah, sorry. So I can pinpoint on a moral, but it was a very intriguing story, I would say. That thinking that I myself suggested that I might go on a time machine. But yeah, that's a very different way of seeing that you are yourself, everybody. You are the Hitler as well as you are the people, soldiers who died. You are this also, and actually when you ask that, if you reflect somebody, sometimes you feel you meet somebody and you really feel that he's so mean. It actually happens that way. So yeah, it was very intriguing, Toastmaster Raja, and thank you so much for sharing this. It is was, you just kept thinking, kept me thinking.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nupur. Anybody has to say anything for the team, what they got from it, anything? Guest Prashant, would you like to share anything with us? All right. So, okay, there are multiple things going on in my head right now, but no worries. Now it is time for the general evaluation session, Heart of Toastmasters. Why it is called as Heart of Toastmasters and why this session is, we will get to know with a new treasurer, a person who is always smiling, a person who I believe is very professional. Whatever she does, she reflects the professionalism in it. She is calm, amazing, and I am sure she has very, very good feedbacks to share from us. Please, with a big round of applause, help me welcome General Evaluator for the day, Toastmaster Megha.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, for such a wonderful introduction to the team and to the guest. I would like to say thanks to everyone for organizing such a beautiful and amazing, well-organized meeting. Before I start the evaluation, I would like to really share the message that I learned from the TMOD session today, the egg. I feel like we are a form of energy. And that gets converted over and over. It doesn't die. So rightly Toastmaster Raja said that whatever you sow shall you reap. So if you plant beautiful, if you plant something good, you'll get good. If you plant something bad, you'll get bad. With that, I would like to share my report. And before that, yes, I would like to Toastmaster Raja, can I call upon the tag team for their reports first? All right, with that, I would like to call the timer of the day, Toastmaster Arnav.
Megha evaluators, please.
Yes, of course, we forgot the important
No
evaluator.
worries.
So for the evaluation, I would like to call evaluator 1, Toastmaster Ashish, to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Nupur.
Sorry to interrupt. It's between 2 to 3 minutes, right? The evaluators speak. Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So, shall I start?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So, it was indeedly very fascinated speech by Toastmaster Gupta. I will summarize my evaluation in 3 parts. One is content, second one is voice modulation and fluency, and third one is audience connection. So, in the content parts, Nupur used contents of the speech. It was very great. She used veteran leader as a quote, Benjamin Franklin. Nupur described her mentorship in different phases of life, like how she got mentorship from her cousin, her boss, and so on. She also used the very good story of her swimming and how she got to learn free floating. The recommendation in the content parts, you could use some mentorship experience from Toastmaster Club also, because ultimately you also got some experience and you developed here. You could also use some more quotes in your closing of the speech, because your speech is about the mentorship, and mentor is in our life, that is the very meaningful and the main theme. In coming to the next, voice modulation and fluency, your voice modulation was very good throughout the speech. You navigated what you wanted to say. You were fluent. The recommendation part is you were hands free, so you could use the stage uh, in proper manner. I, Although you use the stage, but you could use it properly also. You need some little more practice on fluency. Although you were very fluent, but you need some more practice. In audience connection, in the starting of the your speech, you connected with the audience by asking the question that who knows the swimming and how. Then you could also connect with the audience in the mid or in the end of the your speech session, that I can think. But overall, it was a great and fascinating speech. Thank you. Now over to Timothy.
Thank you, evaluator Toastmaster Ashish. Now we'd like to call the second evaluator, Toastmaster Kirti, to evaluate the speaker number 2, that is Toastmaster Kirti. Toastmaster Kirti, over to you.
Beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself. And I'm very sure that Toastmaster Mohit well described how we should be ourselves. And the only key for being ourselves is being more pursuing gratitude. We should be more delivering gratitude to other people and thanking others for whatever they have done for us. The start, you started with multiple questions like, what if you get a chance to meet God? Like, so that portion was very, very interesting and that engaged the audience. You depicted the message very clearly, as you mentioned that we should be grateful to others, whatever they have done to us. We sometimes we get really busy in our works and daily jobs that we forget to thank others, whatever they had done, even after going through a lot of hard work or a lot of bad things, and but still they help us, so we should thank them and be grateful to them whatever they have done to us. You have depicted this with some self experiences, like what you have felt with the cousins and the ambulance driver, what he has said to you. So that was quite interesting, that sharing your own experiences make your audience more engaged. So that was very, very amazing. And you also mentioned that attitude is a behavior. It's not like something you have to be like this. It's just a behavior, and you go through this throughout your life with time, with process. You were quite confident throughout your speech, so I appreciate that. Kudos for that. But still, after in each speech, we need some recommendations to improve for the next speech. So I have some recommendation for you. I think you should improve on your speech structure. I think that was not quite well. You should work on your voice modulation, as that you can say, even this pandemic could not teach us how to be humble. You were not in standing position, so I will recommend you to do that. Use your stage and hand gestures, as they will describe half of our expressions, whatever we want to say. Overall, you had a great speech, depicted your key message, enjoyed your speech, and you engaged your audience very, very well. All the best for your further speeches, and hope you will applying all these recommendations, you will be a great, great speaker in the next speeches.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kirti, and I would like to call you again for evaluation of the third speech.
A person with passion is better than 40 people who is just interested. And I think all of us can know how interested in how passionate you were about your speech. You wanted to deliver your speech in a much, much passionate way. You started your speech with a lot of questions like, are you waiting for finding your passion? And that was very amazing part of your speech that engaged the audience. You even described the perspective of the people, that what they think about their mindsets, like some have fixed mindset, some have growth mindset. So, and you also described the key message, like how we should not be fixed with growth. We should not tell ourselves that this is the theory for ourselves to be a good person in life and to be a passionate about something in our life. You should not be a fixed one, and go with the time and discover a lot of passions, not a single one, further in your life. You describe the importance of passion, and you even given the solutions how one can find passion. Like, you should not be obsessed with this, and you should ask yourself, the best part, you should ask yourself what makes you passionate about something, and what makes you get more deep in something, and create interest in developing a fixed habit. So that was amazing. You engaged the audience throughout your speech, like you asked multiple questions to the audience, what your views about some fixed perspection. So that was amazing. But still, I think you should work on a lot of things. Like you were quite less confident. So I think you should work on that part. And for that, you can work on your presentation skills. You can work your modulation, voice modulation. For example, you said that you can create even 6 packs by working on it consistently. You can even say you can create even 6 pack by working on it consistently. So you can see the difference of voice modulation. Overall, you had a very good speech, gave key message, but just by developing a little bit confidence and a good structure of speech, and also being well rehearsed as you were lagging behind in a lot of lines. So by applying all these feedbacks, you will be a better speaker in all your further speeches, and all the best for your all further projects and your speeches.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kirti. With that, do we want to have the polling first, Toastmaster Raja, for the evaluators? You're on. Toastmaster Raja, you're on mute. Can you unmute yourself?
Sorry. I'm saying you can continue. We will have all the polls all together.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
So with that, I would like to call upon the tag team with Toastmaster Arnav, the timer of the day. Could you share your report with everyone, if possible in Excel, and you can read it out.
Sorry, I should read the time, right?
Yes, if you have the report in Excel format, it's something that you can share on screen.
I'll directly dive into the report itself. So I'll start with the speakers. So Toastmaster Nupur took 6 minutes 58 seconds. Toastmaster Mohit took 5 minutes 45 seconds, and Toastmaster Arshan took 6 minutes 30 seconds. In table topic sessions, Toastmaster Arnav took 1 minute 30 seconds. Toastmaster Mohit took 1 minute 15 seconds. Toastmaster Megha took 1 minute 52 seconds. Toastmaster Ashish took 1 minute 43 seconds, and Toastmaster Arshan took 1 minute 4 seconds. However, Toastmaster Nupur and guest Prashant went overboard with their time, and they took 2 minutes 48 seconds and 3 minutes 4 seconds respectively. On the other hand, guest Shaker took 53 seconds, which was below 1 minute. And now to the evaluators section. Toastmaster Ashish took 2 minutes 36 seconds. Toastmaster Kirti took 2 minutes 42 seconds on a first evaluation and 2 minutes 40 seconds on a second evaluation. That's what my report was. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arnav. I think everyone is qualified, but for the guests, I think it can be an exception. So that's fine for the day.
No, I think Toastmaster Nupur for 2 minutes 48 seconds and table topic. And yeah, guess I have no idea they are exempted or not.
Okay. For guests, I think it's exempted. That's fine for them. With that, I would like to move to the account of the day to share his report with the people.
Yeah. I rejoice as many of the speakers did not use the filler and repeated words. Therefore, I don't have the long report. Toastmaster Upur has taken 2 long pauses and used R once. Toastmaster Mohit has taken 4 long pauses and used 5 and used R 5 times. Toastmaster Arshan has repeated the word "it's it" and 2 long pauses and used R 3 times. Toastmaster Arnav has used R 3 times and whenever repeated the word in the table topic session. Guest Prashant has repeated the word I, social media, and 1 long pause. Rest all were on the mark. I will share my report in the Toastmaster group. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harshit. Next, I would like to give the stage to Toastmaster Ajay the Dreamer, who will share his report.
Yeah, today I felt like the whole story from the TMOD to the speaker, all speeches and all content were very inspiring, and it was completely engaging for everyone, I believe. And today I capture lots of quote like you tell me and I forget, you teach me and I may remember, you involve me and I learn. Grass is not green at other side. Another one is most important thing is to start. Swimming is a life skill, and people were very handy to use the word of the day. So TM Nopur has used the maximum time. It's a 4 time, and TM Ajay, Toastmaster Ajay has used 2 times, and TM Megha, you yourself has used 1 time, and all. Another few recommendation part I would like to give that in between the conversation, people have a habit to speak a uh, speak a Hindi tone like to and ki. That is quite acceptable, but I would request to everyone to not repeat that because slightly it gives a feeling like a dot on a white paper. So it was happening in the meeting, and while this was happening, TM Nupur managed herself and come back to English language. That is a very good, great move, and I appreciate that. And apart from these all very many new and many interesting words I have captured from all speakers, and like accomplish, satisfy, charming, and this is pursue, aspiring, navigate, fascinated, appreciate, and all. So thanks very much. These all are from my side, and I would like to send this report in the group later because it's quite not possible for me to maintain everything on Excel. So I will share it on later. So this is my report, and I will share it later. So back to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Mega.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ajay. And now, without wasting any further time, I would like to start my report and share it with you all. So the meeting started a little late because all the members could not join. So we can make note of that. And hence, we would like take 15, we are 15 minutes ahead of the time. But that's okay. Acceptable, but yes, we can improve on that. Now, Toastmaster of the Day took multiple roles today. I really appreciate and thank you for that, Toastmaster. You have been playing multiple roles at the same time in so many meetings. So yes, as we have more people, we can share the roles and check on that before the meeting. But great work on the theme today. Absolutely love the message that you shared with the team. Like the story, the video, and audio, everything was great. Took few seconds that the audio was not going, but you fixed it very well in time. Thank you for that. Absolutely great idea, and thanks for introducing the guests in the meeting initially just before the start, so that and you also took the feedback from guest Prashant, I think, about the passcode. That shows how responsible you are for the club and for the session. Thank you for playing your role very nicely. Next, about the overall enthusiasm, I think people were really good. Enjoyed the table topic sessions, and I could see people participating and raising hands to participate. The organization was nice, and everyone, the tag team, the auxiliary role players, everyone followed and performed their duties very well. About the tag team, first I would like to share my feedback about the grammarian. I think he's playing the role and traveling, rejoicing the travel today. Still played the role very well. And the great word of the day, I think we tried to use it, but we could have used it more often in the speech today. He pointed out all of the grammatical errors, but he would be sharing the report later on. Also in his introduction, he greatly and very descriptively shared his the role and responsibilities that he would be playing. I think that is all. Also, you can, as a recommendation, Toastmaster Ajay, for grammarian, you can work on pronunciation of a few words like practice, and there were a few words that I noticed. So yeah, that can help you improve in that. Next, I would like to share my report about our counter. Nice delivery of the introduction of the role. Use the word rejoice, very pleasant and calm and very composed. Absolutely, I think it's the first time that I noticed Toastmaster Harshit playing this role. I'm not sure if he played that before, but it was great to see you. presenting, that way. Talking about Taimur Arnav, he has been absolutely a great presenter all of the time. Great evaluation, and thanks for sharing the timing reports verbally. We would have loved it more if it was in some format that we could share, because visually, people can notice at their time, but you can share it later on. Next, I would like to share my feedback about the speakers. Although evaluators have already shared, but just few things that I really love about speaker one, how she used the word of the day and how she motivated me to get back to swimming and learn that all over again. I left it, just after joining a few days. About speaker two, Mohit Saxena, I think started with a very thought-provoking question. That was like, would you really, if you meet with God, what would be the first thing that you would discuss? That was a very thought-provoking and self-reflecting questions. Realized me that there are a lot of things that we tend to forget. There are some things, a lot of sentence completion that you can work on, Toastmaster movie. So like you said, something you taken for granted. It could have been something you took for granted. There was one sentence you said, are lacking of gratitude. So you could have said they lack gratitude or something like that. Then could not teach humble. So it could have not, it should have been in some other format, like it did not teach us to be humble. You missed to be humble. So that's what I noticed. Talking about the third speech, very nice speech. I loved how you shared and how beautifully you said in just one decade. Like decade is 10 years, but you said in one decade they landed on moon. Like it take 10 years, but you said it was like a fraction of seconds or minutes they landed in landed on moon. A nice thoughts and experience that you shared. About the table topic master, Toastmaster Ajay, thank you for sharing that it was National Sports Day today, and the things that are happening these days. So thank you for that. Amazing topics. Absolutely loved the self-reflecting topics, because everyone was able to speak about their experience. When it comes to personal touch, everyone was able to deliver and speak on those topics. So kudos to you for that. Whatever I have missed, have I missed anything? Overall, it was a great meeting. Evaluation, yes, the first evaluator, I loved how you shared that this would be the format of my evaluation. I would be sharing the content, whether the voice of modulation was there, and things like that, step by step. Gives the listener an idea of what would you be speaking next, and that they can grasp easily and focus on that. Great on that. You could also, if I have to talk about termination, you can also practice slowly pronouncing whatever words. For example, you spoke the title of the speaker's speech, float freely. That was a little unclear to the listener. So you can practice more on that. Thanks for focusing on the role of mentors and taking out the points from the speeches. Talking about evaluated 2, started with the quote for both of the evaluation, for both of the speeches. Like the idea, you could have worked on the format, like you could have shared the format that these are the topics that I'll be discussing in this manner. Overall, good examples and very encouraging evaluation, Toastmaster KP. Love your evaluation. Did I miss anything? No, I think we are on time. And with that, I would like to close my report. Thank you, everyone.
Sorry for the interruption, TM Mega. I would like to thank you for completing my target. That it was my target to achieve 10 uses of word of the day, and now as you use it 4 times in your evaluation, it is 12. So I am very delighted. Thank you very much. Over back to you.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. And let's have the last vote for the day. This poll again will last for 30 seconds. And here it is. Okay, 45 seconds, since this poll has 4 questions. All right. So we have the first vote in. 4, 5, 6, 7. More to go, more to go. 8, 9. 4 more votes to go. 3 more votes to go. 2 more votes to go. 1 more vote to go. We have 10 seconds now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right, we have all 13 people. Let me mute. Okay. Yes, thank you so much. So, Toastmaster Megha, can you please take the guest feedback while I create the certificates?
Sure, Toastmaster Ajay. So for first, I would like to call guest Prashant. Prashant,
Hello. TM Raja, I mean, I think half masterology, I think it is still pending. They have not taken it.
Yeah. And even you got the vote also.
That's right.
Oh yes, I'm so sorry. Let's go for that particular vote again. And Toastmaster Rakesh, the stage is sorry, Toastmaster Megha. Can we go with him first?
It's okay.
So Toastmaster Rakesh, please go.
Thank you, TM Modi. I hope everybody listened carefully during the entire meeting. So let me have some questions, and we will check that listening ability. So let's first. I mean, you can speak up, or I mean, you can text me. However, I'm just operating from my mobile. So first question is, who was the second mentor of TM Nupur? Anybody?
Yeah.
His boss.
Yeah, his boss.
His
Her
boss.
second boss.
Yeah, right. Second question is, what was the name of TM Nupur swimming mentor? Swimming mentor.
Anthony.
Yeah, right. Just a minute. What was the theme of TM Mohit's speech?
Attitude of gratitude.
Gratitude.
Correct. As per TM Mohit, type of mind work for find your passion. Name of the type of mind which work to find your passion.
Growth mindset.
There is a two type of mindset. What is
Fixed
the name?
mindset and growth mindset.
Fixed mindset and growth mindset.
Correct. TM Nupur, correct. What was the passion of TM Arsin, or what he want to be?
Singer.
Correct. Yeah, it's a musician singer. Who inspired to TM Arsin?
Elon Musk.
Correct. TM Kirti, great. Which game get excited to TM Arnav?
Cricket.
Correct. TM is great. That's all from my side. TM Kirti has given 3 correct answers. So kudos for TM Kirti. Great. Everybody is really great listening skill in this meeting. So great. Kudos for everybody. Thank you. Over to you, TM.
Master, I have a question for you.
Yeah, please.
What makes a smile a Toastmaster Megha?
What?
What makes a smile TM Megha? The general evaluator.
Okay. I mean, elder one. He's blessing of elder one.
Yes. And she also likes flowers. It makes her smile.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, all right.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much. Let's go with the polling for auxiliary role player again. And poll is here. 20 seconds, please. Five more seconds to go. 5, 4. Okay, we already have the results. Thank you so much. Mega guest introduction, guest feedback, please.
So first of all, I would like to call on guest number 1, guest Prashant. Share how you like the meeting and how you like the overall speeches and everything. Your experience, Toastmaster Prashant, or would be Toastmaster Prashant. Are you out there? Guest Prashant, Nagar, you're on mute. All right, we'll move.
Hello.
Yes,
Hi, Mega.
Prashant. Hi, Prashant. We can hear you. How did you like the meeting and everything about today's session? And would you like to join Toastmasters PCTC group?
First of all, I would like to thank every Toastmaster, and I'm happy and feeling motivated after listening each master. I can't remember the name, but because it's my first meeting, so I can't thank individual about their speeches, and it was all our good experience I had, and I would like to be part of this group, and I'm feeling good, humble, and motivated. I think you guys have made my day today, and it was awesome experience. All I can say.
Thank you, Prashant. So when do you plan to join this group, the great group?
Maybe today or tomorrow. I will just. I don't know about the process how to join that group, so
We can help you with that.
I think I will connect to you.
We can help you with that, and we're very happy that you love this session. Hope you were able to learn something today. With that, I would like to move to guest number 2, guest Shekhar Bansal. Sir, would you like to share your experience and how you liked and
Hi, Mega. Thanks very much for this session that you all put together. And I never knew that so much of effort and planning and beautiful execution can be put into such a soft skill, which I overall lack badly. And the thing is that I would like to prefer to be a guest for a meeting more. Would that be possible? Hello?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. That's
Yeah,
possible.
I would want to be a guest for one more meeting because I would still like to see a little more, have a little more glimpse into the whole thing before I can decide upon the club that I will be joining.
Absolutely, sir. How did you like the meeting today?
Meeting was good, very well structured, and different facets were covered, which was absolutely commendable. So I really loved it a lot.
Thank you so much.
And
With
you are an
that-
amazing speaker. You are an amazing speaker. I look up to you.
Thank you so much, guest. It really made my day. So yes, with that, I would like to call guest number 3, guest Mohit Sharma, who is from TCS Gurgaon. We would love to share what you learned today and how did you like the meeting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mega. Amazing, amazing group. And first time I came here, I learned a lot, different forum and how to give a feedback. And this is actually feedback is a breakfast of champions, as someone said. Okay. So whatever you suggested, Kirti and Mega, yes, I have noted down, and in my future speeches, I will be in the position that I will cover all the points. Yeah. And apart from that, in my list, yeah, definitely 14. One more 14 friends Toastmaster in my list, more than in my list now. So I'm really very happy, and soon we'll try to. I am just part of the Toastmaster Gurgaon, but not frequently. But sometimes I will try to come and join as a guest. Thank you, Toastmaster Megha.
Thank you
Over
so
to you.
much, Toastmaster Mohit. It was an absolute pleasure to have you in the meeting today. And thanks for sharing your feedback. We look forward to you to join furthermore meetings with PCTC. Do we have the reports or the results ready, Toastmaster, of the day?
Yes,
Over to
we.
you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Megha, for handling that well. And before I share the results, let's switch on our videos and give a reaction so that I can take a screenshot of the meeting. This would act as a group photograph. Everybody, please, your videos on and a reaction. Anything you like. All right. Thank you so much. Just a moment. I have taken the screenshot, by the way. Just give me a moment. To save it. Done. All right. So now I am sharing my screen. I hope you all can share, see the screen share. Great.
Yeah, it's visible.
Great. So let's move with the best auxiliary role play. Any guesses? You all can unmute yourself now. And
Rakesh?
okay. More guesses? All right. So the best auxiliary role player is Toastmaster Ajay Yadav. A big round of applause.
Oh, wow.
Oh, great.
You made my journey interesting.
Correct.
Time
Thank you
to
very
guess.
much.
Yes. Time to guess the best evaluator. Who do you think is the best evaluator? And let me tell you, today all the votes were just like someone got just one vote ahead or something like that. So it was a very good competition today in all the roles. The best evaluator, please. Guesses.
TM Kirti.
Okay. Any more? Like anybody would like to second that or say the other name? All right.
It's really difficult to answer that. Even in
It is.
auxiliary role play, everybody has done a fab job today.
Trust me, yes.
Correct.
See with the votes today. So the best evaluator is Toastmaster Kirti Sharma. Time for the best role player award. Any guesses?
Toastmaster, table topping master, Ajay Jangir.
More guesses? Anybody would like to second? Anybody would like to guess another?
Toastmaster Megha also has done a commendable job.
Correct. Correct.
So the best role player is Toastmaster Megha. Big round of applause. Time for the best table topic speaker. Okay.
I think Toastmaster Arshin.
Okay.
Yes, Prashant?
Okay. The winner is Toastmaster Megha again. And now time for the best speaker award. Who do you think is the best speaker?
All three.
Yes, all three were good, but somehow I get a winner today. Okay, so the answer is Toastmasters